Hey y'all, hey. I am here with the energy of the week again, and I'm sitting here listening to my regulation music to keep me calm because I'm having a bit of time with today's energy. It hit our household a little bit hard, if I'm being honest, but we made it through to the end of the day, still loving each other, and I'm grateful for that. Still, I hope that you don't mind that I play it softly in the background through the reading. If we follow astrology at all, we all know that the energy right now is heavily shaped by Aries and all the planets moving through it. The new moon in Aries that we had this past Friday was one of the most powerful new moons I have ever felt. And when I say felt, I mean that I felt every bit of it, and I know I'm in good company there. It's really hard to describe the impact because it came with a knowing. No reasons, just knowings. I knew I was in the right place, doing the right things, and that all was as it should be. I felt a sense of peace, calm, like everything was okay, like everything is okay, and like everything is going to be okay. This energy is kinetic. It flows. It's not still. It fills me and moves within and without. And it motivates me not only to accomplish my goals, but to be in balance and rest. Divine rest. Spiritually, something clicked as well. Again, it came with the knowing, not a reasoned, logical declaration. I just know. Something inside of me has expanded and elevated. The journey has moved me into the next stage. I was urged to release the old, and I spent Friday and Saturday night in ritual doing just that before the April storm moved through our area and washed away all the ashes of the past. Newness is here, a new beginning, and it is not coming in quietly. It is brash and bold, aggressive and passionate, and it's not going to be gentle with any aspect of change it needs to make, including the change within us. We'll feel it emotionally and physically. We already do. I've seen a lot of people sharing their current state of being, overwhelmed, confused, anxious, exhausted and lethargic, or highly energized and unable to calm down. In alignment with that, the first card that came out to speak to us about the energy of the week was the Galactic Center, supercharged. Beautiful card, right? In fact, as usual, the cards that came to visit this week are in full alignment with the overall energy I've described, the energy that we all feel. Because what else is this energy if not supercharged? There's no word that is more appropriate. Life is supercharged right now, and it's sending energy that is meant to do something. We don't truly have control over what that energy is meant to do on a collective level, so it might leave us feeling shorted out, overwhelmed, anxious. It feels kind of like we're on a tiny sailboat navigating a hurricane in the middle of the ocean, waves battering us while we hold on for dear life. While exhausted, we are also supercharged from fighting for our very lives. We're holding on with strength and awareness, knowing the task that we must complete and that we have no choice but to finish it. We know that the storm will eventually pass and that once it does, we can rest. That level of exhaustion means we need to charge ourselves, a little pick-me-up, a boost. And the advice is to do just that. Focus on yourself and replenish your energy as you can this week. But there are specific ways to do that. First, remember that we don't have control over the storm, but we do have control over how we respond to the storm. Whether that's preparation for our future on a personal level, setting goals, being in ritual, doing self-care, or spending time with those we love, we control our body, our minds, and our environment, and we need to direct ourselves accordingly. Second, We have to be okay with not knowing all the things. When it comes to energy and its makeup, some of us are more aware than others. Wherever we are in our spiritual journey, it's important to trust ourselves and remember that knowledge is flowing into us always. We won't always understand it or be able to make sense of why we know something, but we need to be okay with that anyway and follow the direction Spirit is leading us. Last, work with what you have, and you have more than you realize. You are more powerful than you know. Use it to your benefit this week. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups shape the energy for the remainder of the week, suggesting the possibility that a battle will come to our doorstep, possibly uninvited. We might feel like we're being put in a defensive position and that we have the strength and power to fight back and win, but once you start that fight, you're going to find yourself cornered. The battle itself will draw attention from more opponents, and you'll find yourself overwhelmed with enemies. The answer is to lay down your sword and walk away. And the Eight of Cups says that again. Walk away. But from what? It could simply be that which no longer benefits us. It could be the past. It could be that aforementioned battle that visits us, leaving us thinking we can win if only we fight hard enough. It could be someone or something in our present. Whatever it is accompanied by sadness, disappointment, a knowing that this is no longer where you should be or what you should be doing, and you're filled with a determination to find deeper meaning in your life. When we layer in the heavy Mars, Saturn, and Neptune influence right now, a holy war might not be our own idea, and so it might not be what we want to invite into our lives. Walk away. Whatever happens that feels outside of your control or out of alignment with your peace this week, walk away. Cut ties. Think about those ties from the past that are holding on too tight and no longer benefit you, and let go of the reins. Cut the cords. Walk away. So that's the energetic overview. And then, of course, I always want to know what tools we can tap into so that we can successfully navigate through the next week, through the next few days, sometimes just through the next few moments. And today's answer came inside of the divine feminine. Not a surprise. The Empress came up first. She reminds us that a life of abundance is available to us all. Align with the energy of unconditional love, compassion, and harmony. Nurture yourself. Be intentional about connecting with Mother Nature this week. Take a walk, touch the grass, have a conversation with the oldest tree you can find. Watch the birds, walk on the beach, meditate with the trees in the forest as they dance with the wind. Let the flowers springing from the ground calm your whole soul. The Empress reminds us that abundance looks different for all of us, but that we all have it in some way. Whether the flower is blooming in your perfectly landscaped front lawn, delivered to your door as a gift from a friend, or pushing its way through the cracks in the cement, determined to live and share its beauty, the abundance is there. Whether the birds you watch are fat pigeons intruding in your space and refusing to leave, loud-ass geese who will peck at you mercilessly and violently if you don't get out of their way, or hummingbirds and butterflies in your backyard accompanied by the song of the cardinal, the abundance is there. Tap into it, notice it, be grateful for it, and open your heart for even more to flow in. Life is precious, and it can't perpetuate itself without abundance. Feel that, know that, flow with it, and let it in. The Empress and the Divine Feminine are also associated with pregnancy. which is a period of time when we have created something glorious and it is incubating under perfect conditions. In the womb of the divine, creation incubates in the dark, so there are answers there, but they might not come forth easily and they may not flow through with clarity. What has been created, whether it's of our own making or not, comes with knowledge. It carries answers, and while we wait for it to birth into the light, that knowledge whispers to us through our dreams, through our guides, through our connections to spirit. Let that knowledge speak to you in the ways that it can. Don't force it. Just listen to it. Write it down and journal anything that comes up. Pay attention. What we need is on its way to us like a gift from our best friend. I'm going to take a little side trip here and talk about my meditation time this morning. It was not what I wanted it to be. I was supercharged, too alert. It was impossible for me to drop into a true meditative state, so I didn't feel like it was as productive as it could or should have been. There I go shoulding all over myself, right? My only win felt like being able to sit still for the length of time I targeted. I wasn't feeling all that connected in the ways I wanted to be connected to spirit. But right at this moment, I feel it. I see that connection so clearly and I trust it. And I say that because these cards speak so clearly. They are loud, they are consistent, and they duplicate energy over and over and over again. And that, more than anything else, always amazes me. But I should not be amazed, for it is simply a reminder that I am connected and that spirit is here with me, guiding me even when I feel like I'm impeding my own progress. My guides never leave me. They're always there for me. Always. What triggered this little side trip is the last card that showed up for us, which is Bobinsana. It tells us to trust. I have never heard of Bobinsana before, so of course I looked it up. It's a plant used by indigenous people of the Amazon basin. It is used in various ways, but the Shipibo people consider it a master plant, offering powerful connection to the spirit world, where they act as sentient teachers, offering healing, transformation, shifts in perspective, and powerful insights, along with enhanced dreams that bring shamanistic wisdom. The divine feminine appears here again in the Shipibo people and in Bobinsana. The Shipibo are a matriarchal society where women maintain community stability and safeguard cultural knowledge. They hold a respected and vital place of power in their community, and their voices carry weight. Master plants, like Bobinsana, are considered living beings with their own spirit that can teach you shamanistic skills. The plant is often called mermaid and depicted as a deeply creative goddess with the divine ability to heal. She heals our past wounds and fragmented souls. She purifies us for spiritual awakening. She opens our hearts to truly feel the expansiveness of love, compassion, empathy, and oneness. She erases the barriers between the waking and dreaming worlds. Bobinsana is an embodiment of the Empress, who showed up earlier to remind us to nurture ourselves and connect with abundance in all its forms, to connect with love, compassion, and harmony, to be at one with nature and let it restore us and show us what true abundance is and let more of it flow into our lives. She is the goddess that whispers to us in our dreams, sharing the creative secrets of knowledge and power that incubate in the darkness of her womb, helping us awaken to what we could only connect to in the subconscious realm. Bobinsana is the medicine reminding us to pay attention to our messages, dreams, synchronicities, and symbols, for they are leading us to a gift. Bobinsana ties it all together. We all know what the energy of this week is. We all know how that energy is making us feel. Cut ties with anything that is not aligned with your highest and best self. Walk away from a fight, even if you think you can win, because a surprise will likely pop up that will stop you in your tracks. Listen to the Empress. There is abundance all around for each and every one of us. Go connect with it. Connect through nature, through love, through harmony. Just connect. Listen to the divine feminine. There is a very real gift waiting for us on the other side of this transformation, but the gift from the matriarchy that is available right now is knowledge. Let Bobinsana heal you, awaken you, and dissolve the boundaries between realms so you can access that knowledge. Let the matriarchy take us into the future. All the love, people. All the love. Good night.